Hello everyone, welcome to Josh's Boxes. My name is Josh, and today I want to make a quick video to show off my character Erolith Dawnwind using the RPG, index card RPG. So, here is his character sheet. I know, a cinematic reveal. Let's see if we can get a little closer so you can see the details. So, Index Card RPG does a couple interesting things with its character sheet that I really like. This isn't a review of Index Card RPG, but it's really nice to just see what dice you roll based off of the type of roll that you're asked to make. So we've got Erolith Dawnwind. World is blank because I don't know what world he's from. He's an elf. He's a warrior type, and the one-line story that I wrote for him is earn a year's worth of gold to earn Kenneth's hand in marriage. I used earn twice in there because I'm a really good writer. His stats, he's got a +2 in strength, +2 in dex, +1 in con, +0 in intelligence, +2 in wisdom, and +1 in charisma. This is really similar to the Dungeons & Dragons version that I made of him, except for that one had a +2 in charisma, or not, +2 in constitution, and it had -1s in intelligence and charisma. There are no minus stats in Index Card RPG, so I knew that intelligence and charisma would inherently be better, but due to the way that the elf works, I actually get a +1 in charisma. So I don't love that, just because Erolith is not a very charismatic character. So I just wish that it just doesn't fit the fantasy, you know, that he automatically gets a charisma bonus from being an elf, but that's okay. There is no, in normal D&D, that's the way it is too. It's just, you know, in this one, there is no, like, standard array with, well, there is a standard array. You get 6 points, you get to put wherever, but there's, like, a bonus based on the life form. So I got charisma. So, Erolith, immediately in Index Card RPG, doesn't exactly fit the envision I have for him, but that's okay. It's pretty easy to explain that I would use this +1 in charisma as people are afraid of him, so they want to do what he says because he's kind of blunt and aggressive, rather than him having suave people skills, if that makes sense. For effort, I got a +0 in basic, a +1 in weapons and tools, unless I'm using my bow, which I have a weapon gem on from my class, in which case I get a +3 in that one, +0 in guns, +0 in energy and magic, and +3 in ultimate. I put a lot of points in ultimate for the abilities that I got. So you'll see the ability I got from the warrior class was the Slayer ability, which is you do ultimate damage, which is the D12 against enemies that you've already harmed. And that kind of ties in a little bit with the loot. The loot I got from my class is the weapon gem, which gives gives a weapon +2 effort bonus. Sorry, I just bumped the thing. And the other equipment I got was an adventures pack, which comes with torch, bedroll, jerky apple, pipe, that kind of thing. Mixed armor is +2, gives me +2 defense, a bow and quiver, and then a great sword, because those are his main weapons, are the bow and arrow, and then the great sword. The thing with the great sword, it takes up 3 inventory, but it always does ultimate damage. So I couldn't apply the weapon gem to the great sword because it says give a weapon +2 effort bonus, and I don't think I could put it on top of this, have a +5 with ultimate. That would be crazy. So I don't think I can do that. So I just put it on the bow, so because the bow does use weapon effort, whereas the greatsword does ultimate effort. I don't know. If you're familiar with RPG, ICRPG, let me know how you would rule that differently. But that's kind of my interpretation. And then the Slayer also does ultimate against enemies I've already harmed. So basically, I would use this with my first shot of the bow, and then everything else would be ultimate. Which is good. I'll be doing lots of damage, but it does get a little finicky with all those things combined. And the greatsword takes 3 spots, so that's a lot of inventory space as well. But that's okay. I didn't include his picture here, just because there's this picture right there. But other kind of ideas, besides the charisma one, which I harped on for a while, being a lighter game, all of the equipment that I would like him to have isn't represented in the loot. like some of his survival gear here, like a bedroll and stuff, but not all of his survival gear that I want him to have is here, including like an axe and a knife. None of those are here. And so, you know, that's okay. It's fine. It's not a big deal, but I do wish that like I could show his survival gear a little more. A little closer to my vision, I guess is what I mean. And then yeah, it's kind of funny with the different things that all give ultimate. So he's gonna be doing a lot of ultimate, and he's got a 13 armor class, so like not bad. 10 hit points, because everyone has 10 hit points in ICRPG. So yeah, lighter on the armor, which I do think represents him. Great with the greatsword, got +2 in strength, so he's going to be hitting pretty good and doing lots of damage if he hits. +3, so I could get up to 15 damage in one hit, which is bonkers. But yeah, the trade-off is it takes up a ton of space, 3 inventory slots. Overall, it only took me like less than 10 minutes, 9 minutes and 35 seconds to make this character. So super fast, literally a fifth of the time of Dungeons and Dragons. I don't want to be comparing every single RPG just to D&D in this series, but that's the only one I've done in this series, so there will be kind of more comparisons in the initial. Overall, I think this captures the big picture of Erolith Dawnwind. He's an elf who is a little angry and wields a great sword. So I got that. The details, you know, specifics aren't as important, but there are a couple things that I would change that I think like D&D 5e captured better, probably because it has more rules minutia, but I think this is still a pretty good representation. So thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and until next time, ciao.